bad. Ha, my bad. Muted my mic by accident. All right. What's up, everybody? What's going on, man? We back. We back. We back. Today is Wednesday. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about the game. I know some of y'all have already heard some things going on. Some of you already done chopped it up about the Steelers and the Eagles and whatnot. So we're gonna dive into that, and then we also going to get into a little bit of these Texans. We're gonna talk about some of these prior games that happened last week, some shockers, some that wasn't so much shockers, and as we get ready for tomorrow, we'll be doing our live play-by-play. Make sure you don't miss that, all right? But other than that, we're gonna get ready to get this show on the road, man. I'm your host, Tone. You know it, Philly Sports Rap, baby. And let's go ahead and get this banging intro done by my one and the only main man, Mitch. Here we go. I'm your host, Tone, Philly Sports Rap, man, in the building. Appreciate you tapping in. Let's get into it, man. Let's dive. Appreciate y'all patience there in the beginning. We're still getting some things set up, but how about them Birds, man? Let's start it off. How about them Birds? 7-0 in the game already. 7-0. Them Birds is doing their thing. You know, we play tomorrow night. Make sure y'all tap into it, all right? But before we go any further, let's give a shout out to Hardcore Sports Network. Appreciate everybody out there. Shout out to my main man, Mitch. Hit the 2K subs, man. Main man, Mitch. That's what it is, bro. Appreciate it. Good work, man. Good work. Shout out to him. Shout out to the team, man. All the Hardcore Sports Networks, content makers and friends and those that support the network, those that support Philly Sports Rap. I appreciate you. Thank you. Those that support Philly Sports Rap, we appreciate you, man. As we work hard to constantly bring you more and more content each and every week, rehashing some of the prior games, definitely talking all Philly sports. How about we start off with Go Phillies? Let's go. So we got the Phillies playing tonight, got a chance to take a stranglehold on the series, the World Series, going up 3-1. Let's see it. Noah, I need you to do your thing, bro. None of that pitching we've seen the last two games. I need you to go dig in deep, go back to them Atlanta Braves, that Atlanta Brave pitching, man, and let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like the guy said, we're not losing in Philly, okay? We're not losing. The Phillies are undefeated at home in the playoffs. Let's keep it rolling. You know what I mean? Then let's turn around tomorrow. The Eagles go to Houston, do their thing. You know what I'm saying? So Houston, I hope y'all have a bad week. That's what we working on. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, before we dive into the Houston squads, go Phillies. Appreciate it. I know the city is going to be turned up. I'm from Germantown. Also live in North Philly. I know it's going to be live, man. Let's go. Make sure y'all tune in and y'all watch them Phillies. Y'all support them, man. They trying to do it. You know, every recession, like Phillies in the World Series or win a World Series, let's not this one be any different. All right. So let's go Phillies. Far as the Sixers, Doc Rivers, yeah, I don't. Can we get Sam Cassell? Let me cut to the chase. I need Sam Cassell. Can we get Sam Cassell in charge of things? Can we get him in charge of things? Can we get this roster shaken up? Yeah, we won like 3 in a row, but come on, man. Let's do something here, all right? Let's do something. Shake it up. Let's continue to run. Let's get these W's. You know what I'm saying? So go Sixers tonight. Let's do our thing. Flyers, I got my eye on you. I can't get too hyped just yet. I got my eye on you though. But Tortella, I think I'm pronouncing his name right. Seems like he got something going on there. And especially with the goalies, you know what I'm saying? They goaltending out there doing their thing. But shout out to them and whatnot. So, you know, yeah, man, for sure. What's up, Steve? What's going on, man? How about them Phillies, bro? Absolutely. Look at that. I like that, man. I like that. How about them Phillies? I see you up there with the fanatic, man. My man Steve, yo. Make sure y'all sub up my man Steve. He got a show. Y'all go and hit him up, man. Sub him up. He be doing his thing, man. Proud of my man Steve out there and his new future, new opportunity he had that came about. So that's what's up. I had to get up here a little earlier than the norm. Got some other things to take care of today, but I could not go any further and could not get into the Texans game without talking about the Steelers game. So shout out to the Birds, man. Again, excellent game. I love the self-scouting. How I know they did self-scouting is because mainly, man, the Birds took in a lot of formations and a lot of plays they normally run. Prime example was the Pascal play where, you know, we run that tight end screen all the time. We run a tight end screen over and over and over again. And they set them up because they did it in the first half. They got them on one, and you can see it in the replay. You watch the guys all just shot straight down there to go for the tight end, and you had Pascal go up the sideline. Great call, great adjustment from the Eagles on their with their self-scout and whatnot. Yeah, so Steve said we got the Phillies and the Eagles play tomorrow night. Ain't that right, man? They play tomorrow night. I'm amped up for this week and whatnot. But again, shout out to them. And like I said, I think the coaching staff did a heck of a job with the self-scouting and running plays that caught people off guard. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. Then also, too, another one was, you know, they did that. They hurried up to the line, it's 3rd and 1, and they're acting like they get ready to do the sneak, but it was an unbalanced line, and they do the toss. Now, Miles, I'm going to need you to do better, bro. Great job of getting the first down. Let me give you that first. All right, great job of getting the first down. But when they tossed it to you, bro, you went out wide. But if y'all go back and you check out the play, Jordan Mailata smashed daggone Bush, the linebacker for the Steelers. He smashed him, and it left a gaping hole where Miles could have cut up field, probably would have got easily 15, 20 yards, if not more, versus the 7, 8 yards he got and going out of bounds. I thought he just took off a little too quick because that hole was wide open. It was wide open. Jordan Mailata did a heck of a job. Miles just a little more patience there. We doing our thing. But either way, we got the first down. Great play call. Great side adjustment to what we previously had been doing. If the Phillies win tonight and win their final game tomorrow, we could become world champs. Absolutely correct. If the Phillies mess around and win tonight, they go up 3-1 and have a chance. How about this? Could the Phillies close out the same night the Eagles beat the Texans? Yeah, I'm calling it. They're going to beat the Texans. Could that happen? Could we have a blockbuster Thursday night for the city of Philadelphia? Can we get it? I hope so, man. Let's see what happens. You know what I mean? But you know, so that was and then another play I got. I'm pinpointing these plays because I was really critical about. Man, we need to do something else. We can't keep running the same stuff. Switch it up. They had a tunnel screen that was looked like I think it was Devontae or what? Not Devontae. What was might have been Pascal or whatever. Where it looked like they got two guys going up the block. They're gonna hit the little screen where we and actually may not have been Pascal. I think it might have been Quez. They run and play a lot, and Quez will split them and be gone. But instead, he pump fake and daggone if AJ Brown the sideline, and that was one. I think it was the second touchdown pass that AJ Brown caught. You know what I'm saying? So great job, Phil. Great job, Eagles. Yep, bro. Phillies are 6-0 at home in the playoffs. We trying to get it, man. We trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? So go Birds. I'm repping the Birds, but definitely go Phillies. Go Birds on your adjustments. Great job. Proud of y'all, man. We're doing our thing. On the injury note, we lost Jordan Davis. He's going to be gone at least for a minimum of 4 weeks. They say 4 to 6 weeks with a high ankle sprain. They put him on the IR today. So it kind of sucks. I hate that. But we're going to be tested now. Teams going to feel like they can run on us, so we're going to be tested. We got to man up. In Philly, we man up, yo. Ain't none of that soft stuff, and we're not going to be like Sharman out here, all right? In Philly, we man up. We pound that rock. We got a little finesse game. Hurts. Everybody talking about Hurts can't throw. Hurts threw 4 touchdown passes for all those that wanted to see touchdown passes. Whatever, man. Do what necessary to win. You ain't say that what Bill Belichick was doing was necessary. His game plan tailored around what was what. Only difference was you had Tom Brady. Who ain't throwing the ball with Tom Brady? You know what I'm saying? But shout out to that coaching staff. Jalen Hurts got better. Nice touch on his deep balls. Coaching staff game planning. You got to get them guys props, man. So like I said, they're going to be tested. Losing Jordan Davis on the injury note and that high ankle. So we're going to see what happens, all right? We're going to see what happens. We lost. He's going to be out for a little bit. Let's get Jordan Davis. But let's let our guys step up. Next man up. Let's do that. Next man mentality. We ain't going to look for no outs, no excuses. Next man mentality. Fill that hole, that gap that we're going to have from losing Jordan Davis. Guys bow up and stop the run. You know what I'm saying? I look at the Eagles schedule where everybody's talking about, well, how many games can they win? I'm trying to shy away from that undefeated stuff. We don't want to talk about that too much. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Let's just keep winning games. Each and every week, let's keep winning games. Can they keep winning games? All right. Texans is the next one in the way. Let's finish them. You know what I'm saying? Then go from there. So they got their guy Pierce. I'm sure they're going to try to test us out on the run. They run a lot of Tampa 2 with Lovey out there, coach. You got Derek Stingley. Could probably see him matched up a lot with A.J. Brown. And then you got my main man Nelson out there trying to slow down Mr. Devontae Smith, skinny Batman, all right? Fast Batman Quez, he can get over top of him. Everybody know one of the Achilles heels for Nelson was the fact that Nelson don't have long speed. He's good in the short area and whatnot. That was Achilles heel for us. We had to worry about him getting beat over the top. So a lot of times last year, you've seen the Eagles playing off a lot of people. We're up in guys' face this year. So let's give that up. Let's attack Nelson. Attack him. Send that speed. I will always line up speed on Nelson's side. You know what I'm saying? I will make sure he got to deal with it and cover it. You know what I'm saying? But they play a lot of zone, so he's going to have help over the top. They run that Tampa 2. You're going to have your linebackers that's going to drop, trying to take away the middle of the field, and Dallas Goedert. This is a great game to get your backs involved, the great game to run the ball. They are not good against the run, okay? You seen Derrick Henry won for 200-something yards. You seen Josh Jacob pound them. Philly, your turn. Why not run for 300 yards tomorrow? We don't have to – man, you do what's necessary to win. We ain't got to throw the ball all over the yard, all right, even though we had that capability. But let's pound them and then beat them over the top with some play action to your boy Devontae, to A.J. Brown, to Quez, Pascal. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be creative with it. But I will make them have to stop the run. Since they want to run Tampa 2, make them have to stop the run and go from there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think they should do is they play the Texans tomorrow night. Make sure y'all tapped in. Tomorrow night, we're going to live play-by-play. I know everybody can't get the game because they got it on, what's his name now? I forget what it's called, but I got it. I got you. You know what I mean? If I could, I would even somehow get it up here, but I don't want no copyright hit. They already messed my man Philly 500 up and had him got him locked down for 7 days and whatnot. So, you know what I'm saying? We ain't going to do that, but we're going to get it up there. What's going on, Diggs? So, yo, got my main man Diggs in the building. Yes, sir, bro. I already was talking about it. Let's go Phillies, man. Let's go. We need to win this joint. Take that commanding 3-1 lead. I ain't even trying to have the Phillies go back to Houston. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know this is Diggs, the other part of Philly Sports Rap. You know what I'm saying? So let's give them a shout out. And yeah, man, it's on Prime. Yep. So I'm gonna definitely live stream that joint tomorrow because it's on Prime. I know people want to know what's going on and whatnot. So y'all make sure y'all tap in tomorrow night. Let's have us a whole stomp Houston party. You know what I'm saying? Because we could be actually playing for the World Series tomorrow with the final game to close it out, and Philly stomping on Texas net. You know what I mean? Stomping on that net. Like I said, we need to run that rock, run it at them. Let's crush these boys. You know what I'm saying? Let's crush them. You know, so we got that coming up and whatnot. Far as our division, you know, let's talk a little bit about the division. All right. So this NFC East, you got the Cowgirls. That's the whole fact, man. We ain't going back to Houston. You heard it. We ain't going back to Houston. They wilding, yo. We ain't doing it. That's the whole fact. We ain't going back to Houston, man. The boys said we not losing. We not losing in Philly. You know what I mean? I heard that hey, Mattress Mac, they had Mattress Mac out there cussing. He was out of character. I seen a little video clip. I wish I had saved it. Mattress Mac was out there Jake cussing. They said the Philly fans ain't treating the Houston guys right. They not treating them right. And when they go eat, I said, yo, this is not really the city of brotherly love. Don't let the smooth taste fool you, all right? We don't play them games when it's about our boys. We're going to back them up. You know what I'm saying? So don't expect no kindness over here, all right? But anyway, so with the division, you got the Cowgirls. They won. So you got them up there. Then we turned around. Oh, hold on. I got my main man. Hat Tom, what it is, homie? What
is good?
Glad to see you, bro. Glad to see you, man. Glad you could make it. I know you was working your way to the crib and everything, man, but glad to have you, bro.
Man, these last couple of nights are freaking killing me. I'm working way too late.
And I straight feel you, bro, man. I feel you, man. It's been rough on me, man. I've been pulling them 10 and 12s, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
dude,
man.
Yeah, I know how you feel because I pulled a 14 last night. Watched the Phillies. Now I'm just now walking through the door. I'm like, I gotta go live. I gotta go live.
Hey, Dick said, "What up, halftime, man? He out there working, but he definitely tapped in, man. He tapped in." Yo. Yeah, man. So halftime, I had talked about the Phillies, but since you here and I know you be putting up the Phillies, make sure y'all sub up, man. Philly halftime. He been streaming the games for everybody. Been following the Phillies, giving y'all breaking news on the Phillies. Make sure y'all sub him up. Another man, part of the Hardcore Sports Network, as we constantly slamming y'all with mad content. Give it up for my man Hat Tom. Hat Tom, tell him what you think about the Phillies, man.
Dude. No,
what up?
I'm a guy that likes to play small ball. They're just playing home run derby. They don't even play around. They're just playing home run derby.
Home run derby, huh?
It's just home run derby. I mean, like they're just smashing the ball. Like
yeah.
And our pitching, like everybody was worried about our pitching. Dude, our pitching is like, you got to look at them guys. They're like, we got this, no problem. We got it. And I mean, they're just handling it. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm super stoked, dude. I'm like, this is like, you never really seen it like this before. I mean, come on. Like, everybody has to be honest. You fired the coach. You were 22 and 29. You fired the coach. Normally, when that happens, you go downhill. You don't go to the World Series. You just don't do it. It never been done.
It don't happen, man. Yeah, you're right. It really don't happen, man. And we managed to pull that off and do it, man. It's like amazing. And
it's going to be a big win tonight. I mean,
oh yeah.
I mean, who ain't going to watch the World Series? I looked at my brother like, dude, I don't care what time you want to be done. I'll be in my house at this time, or we're going to have problems. I'll quit the job.
Hey, look, I said, yo, man, so I've been at battle with this guy at the job, man. He from Houston and whatnot, you know what I mean? And so we got a little small wager on the line, you know what I'm saying? I told him, I said, hey, man, don't look like we going back to Houston, bro. You might be in trouble, homie. Straight up.
If you win tonight, you're not going back to Houston.
You're not going back to Houston, man.
That's
what I said.
Back to Houston, you're not.
Hey, What do you think about this, man? How about this? So I just talked about this. I said, yo, it's possible tomorrow we could actually be at the same time having Phillies up trying to win that final game for the series, and then we got the Eagles stomping on Houston, Texas neck.
Yeah. So
we could be
that's
smashing Houston tomorrow.
That's what everybody wants right now. They want to beat the Astros, the Houston Astros, and the Houston Texans all in one night. They just
all in one night, bro. Yeah. Yeah, man. I can't wait.
Dude, it's a great time to be a Phillies fan.
Oh,
you love the Eagles, absolutely. You love the Phillies.
Yeah.
This is a great time.
Yeah.
I just know one thing. Don't be near the stadium. They won't allow you home. You might as well just park your car and just right in the middle of the street and just party.
He said, "Don't be near the stadium, man.
Don't be near the stadium because it's going to be a big party. It ain't people going to go running home and crying.
Yeah.
Partying.
That's it. It's going to be something else, man. It's going to be something else. I'm telling you, man. So what do you think about?
I told you that they were going to lose against the Braves, and because they shouldn't have been in. And here they are in the World Series, dude. This is a great game to be with.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So look, what do you think about the tomorrow night's game? So I talked about tomorrow as far as the Eagles and the Texans. So I've talked about how it's going to be interesting. Texans, they run a lot of zone, they run a lot of Tampa 2, to where you got your corners, they're going to have coverage over top. You're going to have your linebackers that's going to drop. So it's going to really take away the middle of the field. They're going to try to keep everything in front of them. They're going to make you be patient and work your way down the field. However, their Achilles heel, they don't do well stopping the run. You had Derrick Henry run over 200 yards. The week before that, Josh Jacobs had over 150 yards. So you can definitely run the ball on them and pound them. I said, this is a Miles Sanders type of game. This is a Gainwell type of game. You're going to hit the backs out the backfield. Take your time and then take your shots when things open up. But this is that kind of ball game where you don't have to force and do nothing, and they're horrible against the run. What's your take?
You said it. I mean, just run the ball. I mean, because they can't stop it. Yeah. But you do have Jalen Hurts likes to show off his weapons.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like A.J. Brown had a unbelievable day against Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. Is it Devontae Smith time?
Hey, they seem to have been going that way.
Hold on now. Can Devontae Smith come up with 3 touchdowns for $150? You know what I mean?
He can.
Jalen Hurts just like showing off his weapons. I think he got his toys, and he likes to play with them.
Yeah, because I mean, if you look at it, remember was it the Washington game where we seen Devontae Smith go off and catch for 150 yards and scoring his touchdown? So we definitely have that capability. It's almost like, they switch up. So you'll see A.J. Brown going off. Then the following week is Devontae Smith going off. But in between that, the one that's forgotten who's been somewhat pretty consistent, Goddard's having okay games every week.
Goddard has his games, and he's being quiet.
Yeah,
he's got these quiet games because everybody don't know what to do against A.J. Brown or Devontae Smith.
Absolutely. So
when they double coverage A.J. Brown, they're just going to go to Devontae Smith. But in that whole game, you're watching Goddard get his balls, and they're like,
correct.
Damn, we forgot about Goddard. I mean, he is
that's a fact. That's a fact.
5 tight end.
Yeah,
he's not like this guy that is some Joe Smo. He's a top 5 tight end.
Yeah,
I think he is anyway.
Yeah. Oh no, he's definitely a top 5 tight end, bro. We paid him that way. You know what I'm saying?
You got 2 number 1 wide receivers.
Yeah.
I mean, this is I just feel bad for Houston.
Yeah, as you should. So last night I was on with AK and them, and I said, They asked, I think the question was, what did I want to see out of the Eagles this week playing them? And I said, well, for me, when you start talking about a team that's running the table, being undefeated, or as of right now, being undefeated, a team that could possibly make an appearance in a Super Bowl is we follow 2004 track record of being 7-0 and going possibly 8-0. What I need to see is if you're that team that's dominant, these games that you're supposed to be dominant, I want to see you be dominant.
You're right.
I want to see you dominate them. Like on paper, they're not supposed to match up to you, and we shouldn't play to their level. Let's dominate the game like we're supposed to and play like a champion. What do you think?
I totally agree, because in the second half, we normally take our foot off the gas.
Yeah.
Last week we didn't.
Correct.
All right.
Correct.
We kept on going.
Yep.
And I think that's what we need to start doing more.
Correct.
And I like that Jonathan Gannon has been blitzing. It's like he's listening to us. I'm like, hey, you blitzed. Yay, good job. I mean, like, sometimes it just seems that way.
Yeah.
I'm like, because he didn't like the blitz last year, and now he loves the blitz.
Yeah.
And we got some weapons on defense. If you blitz, we take the ball away. It could be an interception or a sack, one or the other.
Yep.
So, I mean, you just can't stop. You're working on all cylinders, and this is how you should be.
This is how you should be.
I do not like is when they have Devontae Smith doing punt returns and kick returns.
Yeah.
In that Pittsburgh game, I'm like, what the hell are you doing? You think him off that field, I'm going to get mad. I'm like, don't do that, because imagine if he gets hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We don't need that. I don't want him to get hurt at all. And if you got to put him back there, then that means you didn't solve the kicking game problem as far as the return game is concerned. But I feel like we have other guys that they have not given a shot to. You got Devin Allen on the practice squad. You know what I'm saying? You ain't give him a shot.
You know why they ain't give him a shot? Because he's not worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I mean, come on, let's be honest. Like, if they didn't put him in yet, means they don't think he's good.
Yeah.
The guy that they put in, they think is the guy. And guess what? That's not the guy.
Yeah.
You really you're picking at nobodies, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
You might as well go get the guy from Wonder Bread.
So, all right. So look, let's talk about this division a little bit. So
scary division, ain't it?
Yeah, man, it is. But I'm kind of happy now that we got at least 2-game lead on the Giants, 2.5 on Cowboys now, or Cowgirls, I should say. So great job for the Eagles, So look, as we dive into the Cowgirls, let's talk about their game. And why I'm picking them first is because they were pounding their chests. Oh, we beat the Bears. We beat the Bears. We scored 40 points. It's the Bears, y'all. Come on.
It's the Bears, and guess what? They just gave up every defensive player they was any good on their team.
Absolutely. It's the Bears. Not only that, the Bears scored 29 points on them.
Yeah.
So how are you pounding your chest giving up 29 points to the lowly Bears?
You kind of almost lost to the Bears.
Yeah.
I mean, don't even ask me how the Bears got up to 29 points.
I don't even they've been taking a page out of the Ravens playbook and running fields a lot. They just traded for Claypool. I still don't think that's going to matter because on the defensive side, you gave away 2 of your key players. And what was the linebacker? What's my man name? That they just traded just yesterday.
Smith, right?
Yeah, Roquan Smith. And then you gave up to Philly. We got Quinn. So
like how you give up Quinn and then you give up Smith.
Sound like to me that
I hold on. I got a guy that had 15 sacks last year.
Yeah.
Now he's getting double teamed. That's why he don't have no sacks.
Yeah.
And I'm going to trade him.
Going to trade him.
Why?
Absolutely.
Why would I do that? That don't make no sense.
None at all, man. None at all. I don't
And then
understand it
Dallas wants
either.
to pound on their chest. Let them pound on their chest. That's all they're going to do. They
Yeah.
have to act like it's a real, like
Mm-hmm.
they're somebody.
Yeah.
They know
Yeah.
they're not. They know they're not.
Yeah,
They know
man.
they need a wide receiver. They know they're hurt where they're hurt at.
Yeah. Yeah. They definitely do. Then you talk about not only that, you got Quinn and Smith that you gave up as far as Chicago is concerned. Then you turned around and you get Claypool, but it's like, all right, how are you going to stop anybody? Yeah, you got Claypool, you traded for him, great move, but how are you going to stop anybody? You know what I'm saying?
Can't
You
stop
still
nobody. You got rid of all your good players.
you got rid of all your players, so you're not stopping nobody. So on one end, you're helping Justin Fields, but on the other end, you're hurting the team because now you can't stop nobody. And you're still, even though you got Claypool and you got your running back Montgomery and you got Fields, you're not going to throw up 30 and 40 points on everybody. Sorry. Dallas had a hard time stopping the running game. That's what killed them ultimately. I mean, we saw that when we played Dallas. We ran on them.
Yeah, but all
You know what I'm saying?
now all the
Yeah.
Philly has to do is run on them.
Yeah,
And guess what?
absolutely.
We ain't been using our running game. Our running game gets 7 yards a carry.
7
And
yards of carry. And we haven't even been using.
That's without using
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts.
Yep. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
But I don't think Jalen Hurts wants to run anymore. I think that one time that he got popped, and they like, I think he's like, you know what? Let me just sit back here and have everybody else handle it. And that's the way. Hold on, that's the way I want him.
Yeah.
But I like to see him scramble when he has to.
Gotcha.
All right, somebody's out. Somebody will come at me.
There you go.
I had to take off.
Take
That's
off.
your job. That's the only time you're allowed to take off. Just don't take off because you want to run.
Want to run. Yeah. So how about now we move off the Cowgirls and we go into the Washington Commanders or whoever. So let's talk about them.
Their owner is getting ready to.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get it. Hold on, I got some other breaking news for you on that. But before that, let me give everybody a little taste of this.
Those haters can't stand us. Left hand
How stupid is that?
Oh man, go Commanders, go Commanders.
Guys, hold on, they got paid to make that song. And they're like, this is the stupidest song ever, but this is all I can come up with.
But they got paid for it. Well, I tell you that. Speaking of the Commanders, okay. Speaking of the Commanders, man. We had breaking news today with them. All right. And before we go there, I'm going to go ahead and do this here, man. I'm going to go ahead and do this here, okay? And I want everybody to see this, okay? So we got the Commanders, and they had breaking news today. So yeah, one part you're correct. The owner, they hired the bank to go ahead and begin selling the team and whatnot. Okay. So not only that though, you also get investigation. We got an investigation here going on. Sources. Feds investigating Commanders' finances. The U.S. Attorney's Office in the Eastern District of Virginia has opened a criminal investigation into allegations that the Washington Commanders engaged in financial improprieties. Sources familiar with the matter confirmed this to ESPN. Man, I tell you what, bro. I'm over it, man. All right. How do you just run a franchise in the ground like this? Now you're getting ready to have a situation where you got the Commanders owner and you got first of all, let me put it to you this way. Feds don't come unless they have some evidence and some proof, bro. They don't knock on your door. It ain't known that they come in until they got some proof and evidence. So apparently something is going on. That's one thing. All right. Then on the other end, you got the owner who is actually talking about he got some dirt on the NFL and other owners and things of this nature. this is about to blow up big time, man. This
Yes,
is
it
about to
is.
be
I
one
I
big
said this.
hot
I said
mess.
this. You cannot. When soon as he sells his team, he is going to leak out everybody.
Oh yeah, you better
Jerry
believe it.
Jones and everybody.
Yeah.
You might want to put your tail between your legs and pray to God
Oh,
and
oh man.
whatever you got to do.
And see, and you know, misery loves company. So he's like, okay, y'all coming at me for all this other stuff for the John Gruden and all these emails and all this other crap. So guess what, buddy? It's a coincidence how today he acknowledged they hired a bank to sell the team because he probably knew this was getting ready to come out.
Right.
One. But then
he also threatened them. He said he was going to leak out everybody.
And he's going to, absolutely. He said he's going to leak out information. So, now he's going to definitely probably give out some info, and it's probably going to be some real stuff, bro. It's probably going to be true stuff because, you know, this is now being spiteful because now I'm going to get, since y'all want to do me like this and act like y'all so clean, I'm going to put your dirty laundry out there. You know what I mean? So I'm sure some of the stuff he's going to put out is going to be true. And I'm just really curious to see what it is and how messy this is going to get.
Well, it's going to be the Patriots. I got a big
I'm sure Patriots will be involved somewhere.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this question. As a player, how do you feel right now, man? If you're playing for this team, can you continue on and focus on the season? You already done your original quarterback is hurt. It don't look like he needs to even be in the game anymore because the backup comes in and he's doing much better.
What you're normally saying is just F you, pay me. Just fuck you, pay me. Just give me my job. I'll do my job. Just make sure my paycheck is in the goddamn in my bank. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
And hold on, Washington overpays for everybody.
Yeah, they do. They have a tendency to give out too much money to these people that don't.
Now,
I mean, I hate to say a person don't deserve something, but we know NFL is based on performance.
Yeah. So now I heard this.
Okay.
I heard that the higher ups in the Washington want to change the name of the Commanders already.
Wow. Wouldn't that be
Before they sell the team, they're looking to change
again
the name.
So you gotta have another rebrand?
Yep, it's gonna be Power Rangers.
You funny.
All right. No, I really did hear that they're gonna change the name.
I ain't messing with you, man.
Yeah, I did hear they're gonna change the name, but they're gonna change it to something stupid. They do not like the Commanders.
They don't like the Commanders.
So they really want to change the name.
Well, who
I just threw the Power Rangers out there because I think it's funny.
So look, you ain't even been out haven't even been out a whole year. So who made this call? Like, what's going on? Who made
that are running? Okay, the owner's not running the show no more.
Yeah,
he's out. Okay. Whoever is up in the office right now, a couple of people, like there's a couple of ladies and a couple of gentlemen that want to change the name. So they're looking to change the name of the Commanders, but they're also looking to buy the team. So the higher ups that are in Washington, is going to buy the team.
Wow.
I think there's 2 guys and 2 girls.
I seen something where where RG3 was talking about he went in on it. I'm buying the team. Or actually, I know I ain't gonna say I saw something earlier today. Mitch, I was on his show and he was talking about that. You know, RG3 is like a few people.
Got that kind of money. You gotta get.
Oh no, he's gonna need some help. We know he ain't got that kind of money.
He's gonna need some help. $3 billion.
Hey, look, his wife took all that money before he got hurt.
Buy a team. You ain't gonna buy a team for nothing.
Yeah, that's a fact. So anyway, let's talk enough of them jokers, man. But so they did beat the Colts 17-16. They did beat the Colts. So they back at 500.
What you call it's been going? They have been winning.
Yeah.
They got 2 straight, right?
Yeah, since Wentz been gone, they've been winning. And I've said it. I know I put it out there. It's been stamped. It's all on. It's on the channel, and I did a short on it. So if you have not seen it, go back to the short. You could. I got it labeled up there. And when you go dive into Philly Sports Rap, the channel, it's up there. Wentz, I said it, and I'll eat my words. Wentz will not get his job back, man. I don't think he's getting his job.
How is he going to get his job back? Come on, he's really been terrible. I mean, like
he's been terrible.
I was giving him the benefit of a doubt
because of the old line,
but he's been terrible. And then look, the other quarterback comes in and starts winning games
with the same old line.
With the same old line. And that's all you got to do is win games.
And win games. That's what it's about in the NFL, man, winning games. So they're 500. So they're back on the Giants and Cowboys, I guess, tail, if you want to so speak. They're a couple games behind them. Of course, you know, the Birds is pretty far away from them. But we got them coming up next, I believe, after the Texans. So on a Monday night, because after we play the Texans, we got a nice long break, and we'll see them again on Monday night. And so over or under 9 sacks again.
It's going to be up there, yeah.
I don't think it'll be 9.
I'm going to say a little under.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with 7.
7 ain't hard. We got 6 on the Steelers last week. How he thinking now? He really thinking. He's like, I don't know. We might go for 9 again.
I'm like, we might go for 10. We might go for 10.
Yeah.
I just don't. Somebody's going to have some kind of chemistry to stop the Eagles' defense from running wild on them.
Well, we already know you got to get the ball out fast, man.
The Eagles run wild on everybody.
Yeah.
I don't care. This is the messed up part. If your running back's really, really good, we shut him down. He's nothing. He's not going to get nothing in that game. No, it don't matter how good your running back is, because we play good running backs and we shut them down.
Now, I will say this now. Something to take in, and I mentioned this earlier. We're going to be tested here in this next few weeks with the absence of Jordan Davis. That running game defense changed with him in there. We've gone for 4 weeks. We're going to run into some teams that like to run the ball. If I be honest, the Commanders have found a way to mix Robinson and Gibson, and they've been kind of running with the both of them. We know Washington do ultimately want to run the ball, run a lot of play action off of it. So these next few weeks between them and the Titans and Green Bay, teams that can run the ball, we're going to be tested on it. And you know what running the ball does? It shortens the game, so you don't have to have a high scoring game. It
you know what also running the ball does?
What's that?
It leaves where your wide receivers start getting open more.
Correct. Absolutely. So, especially if you're not tackling well.
Passing game. So what happens? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think we're about to be tested with the absence of Jordan Davis, because we all didn't like week 1 before he was really implemented in the game plan, the outcome of the run defense.
I don't really think it's going to hurt us much for Jordan Davis. And I like Jordan Davis.
Yeah.
But I think the Eagles have so many weapons on defense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, comes Mike Williams can go in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got people that can go into that spot.
Yeah.
So it ain't like we don't have nobody.
Correct.
You don't have the guy that's coming from freaking Kmart to say, all right, I'm going to start playing football. I mean, our defense is stacked.
Yeah. Absolutely. What's up, normal guy? What's going on, man? Appreciate you tapping in, bro. Halftime, normal guy said, what's up to you, man?
What's up, hey, normal guy?
Yeah. So let me ask you. So the last game I wanted to talk about out of the division is Seahawks and the Giants. So finally, the Giants can stop pounding their chest about the one loss. They lost another game. They lost 27-13 to the Seahawks. Geno Smith proved to them why he should have been starting over Eli Manning a couple years ago.
Dude, hold on. Do you really believe that Geno Smith is playing as good as he really is?
No, I don't believe it. I can't believe it, man. I'm really shocked.
I mean, when he was playing with the Giants, he was straight up garbage.
Yeah.
He didn't deserve to be on the field, the practice squad. He didn't deserve nothing.
Well, I don't know, man. Could it have been the Giants though? Because this
it
the
had
same.
To be the Giants now, because right now you're looking at it
because he's looking great. So he's with Seattle. It could have been the Giants. It could have been the team. Could have been the coaching staff. We know that coaching staff was horrible a couple years ago, bro.
So ain't his quarterback ranking ain't he like the third?
He has
quarterback right now?
Has him and Jalen Hurts are like Hurts and Tua are the three top three when it comes to quarterback rating in the league right now. And him and Tua is up there big time.
That's
I seen him throw that ball well against the Giants last week, bro.
Yeah, look at DK Metcalf. I'm like, damn. Dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he throws a perfect ball. DK's like,
it was pretty. It was pretty, man.
DK stopped, and then took off and said, "Yo, put it up in the air," and it was just there. It's like a rainbow. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
He just got himself a pot of gold. I was like, damn, boy.
Who is he?
Perfect throw.
Perfect pass, man. Perfect pass.
I'm like, look at this. I was like, where was this a long time ago?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he sitting down and watching the game and learned, and he must have been doing something in the backyard. But I'll tell you what. Hey, I picked Seattle to win that game. I said that. I said the Giants. Their Achilles heel to me is always the receiver situation. They still did not get that fixed by the trade deadline. Receiver situation. I said, Saquon can only do but so much. But their defense plays well. But their defense I
do like the Giants' defense.
Their defense is good. The Giants' defense is good. They just hadn't really dealt with somebody that could really test them as far as the secondary. I felt like this was the first time they were tested with the likes of DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. Yep. So,
but to me, this is their test. Two number one wide receivers.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. So we got my man Chad Schrader. What's up, Philly Sports Rap and Philly Halftime? What's going on, man? What's going on? Appreciate you tapping in, bro. How are you today? But yeah, man. So like I said, I felt like the Giants was tested out on this one, and unfortunately for them, they couldn't pull it out. They lost this one, but Seattle. Do you think Seattle could actually win that division, or do you feel like the 49ers are going to get them? Between them and the Niners, who are you picking to win that NFC West?
Got to go with the Niners because of McCaffrey. Has been playing phenomenal over there. I mean, come on. He has a pass for a touchdown, ran a touchdown, and caught a touchdown.
And he caught a touchdown.
All in last week's game, all by himself. I mean, dude, what are you going to do? Next time, throw it to yourself and, catch it?
Yeah, absolutely. So, and speaking of, we'll talk about the NFC South because Chad just put in a comment. And he says, I hope the Falcons get Patterson back this weekend because he's in my fantasy football team. Chad, I agree. He's in mine as well. I got him on a reserve right now. I heard it's possible he could come back this week. So halftime, you got Atlanta that's going to be taking on the Chargers this week. Let's talk about that a little bit. So Chargers coming off a bye week.
Yeah, Chargers are going to win.
So you really think the Chargers are going to win?
Yeah. I think Atlanta really is. Didn't Atlanta lose last week?
No, they actually pulled it off. Remember, Carolina caught the game with a touchdown, but the kicker missed two kicks.
That's right. The kicker missed
to win the game.
Okay. Yeah, they lost. So, they lost to the Carolina Panthers. It was a win, but it was a loss. I mean,
he said it was a win, but it was a loss because they really gave up the game, right?
Come on. I mean, DJ Moore friggin' had he got the touchdown. I can't believe the kicker just missed the kick. I'm like, how you missed that? I'm like,
yeah, because DJ Moore with the penalty and it pushed them back a little bit for the extra point. But I told a friend of mine, I said, hey, man, because he was like, see, if he didn't get the penalty, I said, no, we're not taking the kicker off the hook. He got one job.
He got one
If it's
job.
under 40 yards, I need you to make that kick, bro.
That dude makes
Period.
$2 million to make
that kick.
Damn ball. But the Panthers came back to almost win the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Panthers traded a lot of people already.
And they're playing hard.
And they are playing. They're just playing just to play.
Yeah.
But they're not all in.
Mm-hmm.
And Atlanta shouldn't have lost that game. I mean, yes, Atlanta won, but it was like a loss. They shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
The Panthers shouldn't have got so many points on Atlanta Falcons. That's why I said it was a win but a loss, because you almost lost the game.
Okay.
If the kicker was any good, you would have lost the game.
Yeah. So who wins the NFC South? Does Tampa Bay come back? Does Atlanta end up holding on and pulling it out? Or do you see a sneaky Panthers? Who wins this NFC South?
It's going to be Atlanta. Tom Brady needs to go home and do something himself. I mean,
he can't go home with his wife.
45 years old. He's 45 years old, and he's been out. I mean, his own teammates are not liking him.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're front line, is like, go fuck yourself. There's
that's the problem.
There's an issue. Like, hold on. You're supposed to protect me. You're like, I'm letting this guy go. I'm not letting him get sacked. Hell with him.
Yeah.
That's what's going to eventually start happening, because he gets in people's faces. Back off.
So do you think he played a year too much? You think he should have probably stayed retired?
I said he should have retired like 3 years ago, but you know,
he said 3 years ago. He just won a Super Bowl, man.
I thought he should have retired. I mean, really, I just thought he should have retired. But
gotcha.
Hey,
okay.
He cheats, and come on,
right.
I don't think he would have won all 7 Super Bowls if they didn't cheat.
hey, look, we ain't gonna get started on that one. Randy would love to be up here for that one.
I got the cheater on, man.
You say he wouldn't want him if he ain't cheating.
Like, do you really think that? Don't you think that sometimes?
Hey, look, I feel like he stole one from the Eagles, because that was right around they found out after we played them in the Super Bowl. Yeah.
He stole the playbook.
Yeah.
You know,
right after that Super Bowl is when they found that out, and it was kind of swept under. Nobody mentioned that they just paid Philly
the
Super Bowl.
And they had the Eagles headset and the playbook. Come on now.
Yeah. We got him back with Nick Foles though, so eat that one.
What they do with the Rams? They record their walkthrough, so they knew every play that they were going to play.
No, that's what they said. Yeah. I tell you what.
No, and they showed the video. I'm like, dude, there's the guy recording. He's not supposed to be doing that. And I'm like, but there's no penalty for that.
Yeah.
They just took the Super Bowl away. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I tell you, I saw a meme and it said that it's only 3 people that they know that stole a ring from Tom Brady. Patriots, the Eagles, and his wife.
I've seen that one. I say,
yo, these people cold, man. They cold, bro.
They
hit you low blow, bro. So, our last thing, man, before we get out of here, man, what's your hot take? What you looking forward to seeing this week? Of course, we know about the Phillies, but what you got, man?
My hot take is the Phillies winning the World Series.
All right.
Okay. That, but I do have. I say that the Eagles will win. I guess it won't be a hot take because they're going to win Thursday, then they're going to win Monday, so it's not a real hot take. But I don't know. If you live in Philadelphia, You
Got
better
so
batten down the
any,
hatches because it's going to explode.
so is there any football game you're gonna look forward to seeing this weekend, being that we playing tomorrow?
Not really.
Not really.
Not really. I'm just going to be. It's all about. Actually, it's all about the World Series and find out. It depends
Gotcha.
on if the Phillies win Thursday night
Yeah,
and win the World Series.
gotcha.
Then, I mean, I'm gonna do the live on that and record the Phillies game, the Eagles game. Can't watch them both.
I
But
tell you what, man. I said I'm probably gonna be tired the next day because I'm live. I'll be live streaming the game, the Eagles game.
you're live
And
shooting the Eagles game, but not watching the Phillies game.
hey, look, I can't do them both. I might be going back and forth. This might be a double header over here, man. I may be going back and forth. All right. So I'm gonna rely on you to keep me up to date on the Phillies.
Everybody knows that the Eagles won that game.
I don't know nothing until I see it in the final score.
Okay, well, I know I need to watch the World Series.
Hey, look, that's why I'm glad I had you as a friend, man. I'm sure you'll keep me up to score what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
I'll update the watchers.
You're going to have to update me on the Eagles game because
I'll update you on the Eagles game. We're going to work together on this, bro. We're going to work together on this one. All right?
I know I'm watching.
Look,
I'm watching.
I'll put it.
World Series.
I'll pull your stream up in the panel, and I'll tap in there and keep you up on the score. Yeah, that's how we'll do it, man. We're going to keep each other tapped in, all right?
Yep.
So other than that, for me, I just want to tell everybody I appreciate y'all tapping in on the show. I appreciate my brother.
I don't know how many subs you got, dude.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. A little marketing is helping out so far. So we're gonna see what these live streams do, man. You know, that's to me, that'll be the final piece of the pie.
I will let you know I got over 1,000 views with,
On the short.
on that Phillies live
Oh,
with Phillies Sports I did with Rob.
Yeah.
I got over 1,000 views on my channel.
Man, congrats to you, bro. That's what's up, halftime.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool on the live.
That's cool on the live, and that's what I'm going for. So we're gonna see what happens tomorrow. You know, we're gonna be at prime time tomorrow. This one I had to do a little early because you got the Phillies game coming up. I got some stuff to take care of.
Oh yeah.
So tomorrow gonna be prime time. We're gonna be up here. We're gonna have that game, and then of course we got Saturday our matchup show at 3:00. We're still gonna have our matchup show, even though our Birds ain't playing, but we're gonna do that. And last week we did not get a winner. The panel won the games, man. So they did not win.
Oh,
so
really?
I'm trying to see, yeah. So I'm gonna see if we're gonna keep it going or if I'm gonna do something else. But I won't announce it. They gotta tap in and see what it is, what's gonna happen this weekend.
Was anybody close, or I didn't get to watch the end because
we had one person on. It was a female. And out of all her picks, she missed 4 teams. I only had missed 2. I ended up being one of the best pickers, even though y'all be giving me a hard time, man. You know what I mean?
How many did I miss?
I got it right here. Well, you didn't finish, so it ain't fair. I can't count yours. You still was missing 3 teams. But out of the ones that you did do, the only one you missed was you missed the Saints and you missed the Vikings joint because you picked
I'll
that.
beat you. I'm good. All I had to do was beat you.
The Jets. I'm sorry because I picked the Patriots. You picked the Jets.
You did pick the Patriots?
Yeah.
They spanked the Jets, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they absolutely did, man. But other than that, man, like I said, bro, I really appreciate it, y'all. Y'all tap in tomorrow night. We're gonna be going live 7:45. We're going live tomorrow night. We got the Eagles.
Man, I'm gonna be going.
Man, it's gonna be a wild week. We could have the Phillies, y'all, tomorrow playing one game to close out to be World Series champions, and the Eagles could be stomping on the Texans' neck. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's gonna be good.
I want to score from you.
Okay.
Who gonna be?
I got you, man. I got you talking about. You said wait. Score on which what? The Eagles game tomorrow.
Eagles against the Houston Texans. I need a score.
Okay, so I think tomorrow, I think the Eagles are going to win. I honestly think it's going to be 27-10. Eagles win the game. They're, if I'm not mistaken, in Vegas, I think we like a minus 13 point favorite. I think it's 27-10. We win tomorrow. What do you think?
I want to know why you keep on stealing my stuff, man.
They say great minds think alike, my man.
Dude, I got 27-7. You just add 3 points just to add 3 points.
Because we've averaged 27 or more every game this year. And I don't see us being stopped next.
27. I say 7. I don't think. Yeah, I really don't think Houston's going to even. They're not
going to threaten. I don't think they're going to threaten us as long as we.
I don't think they're going to threaten. I don't think there's nothing going to really happen. They don't have them. I don't see nothing happening. I just think it's going to be a laid back, easy win.
And I also predict Quinn will get his first sack for the Philadelphia Eagles tomorrow, man. How about that one?
Oh. Called to get 16 sacks this year.
Oh, man, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, man. But look, we great get out of here, man, so you can get to that Phillies. And we're going to – let's go Birds, all right?
All right, later.
All right, appreciate you, homie.
Lose your spot, boy, I'm coming for the top. Before you had the crowd noise, before I made the team on, put the uniform on. Before the lights in arenas, commercial shop for sneakers, I was thinking of a way to take you all on. That grittiness that I got from the bottom, added to my talent, and for you that is a problem. Before the fame on my shoulders, I prepared for every moment. Cause I ain't trained this whole off season for mediocre. This is beast mode with that workload till it's tight. To get it right before you even pay that ticket price. I push it through the days, through the pain, through the sprains. Wonder why I look unfazed. I got ice in my veins, chill. We facing off, you know you met your match. Franchise since the draft, put the team on my back. I take it without asking, ain't no pardon me. Forever second place, cause you don't work as hard as me. I'm coming for the top. You should know that before I even lace them up. Until I get it, put this work in non-stop. So if you slacking, then get ready, lose your spot. Lose your spot, boy, I'm coming for the top. You should know that before I even lace them up. Until I